Dylan Ferrandis. You are new team, new season, Phoenix Racing Honda. So a lot of excitement for you, and I feel like a lot of interest in your in the move for you. So pretty excited to be here at Anaheim 1.
Yeah, I mean, Anaheim 1 is always excited. So we see. Yeah, a lot of change for me after 7 years on the same brand. I changed to one of the bike I always think was the best of the field. So we see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I feel good. I'm very happy to change bike. Very happy to work with the people I'm working with, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
What was it about the Honda that sort of, I guess, I read during the preseason, it was a bike you really wanted to be on. So what was it about that particular bike that attracted you?
I think just from looking from the outside, with my point of view as a racer, watching the Honda guys and racing behind them, I think I was just always jealous a little bit of how good was the bike, the chassis, in the bump, in the turn, and stuff like that. So I always been impressed how the bike react on the track, and yeah, I always wanted to try it and see how it goes. And obviously, as soon as I jump on the bike, I felt the same. So I think just the chassis overall is just super good.
You're a multiple-time 250 champion in Supercross. I feel like people kind of forget that in a sense when they think of Dylan Ferrandis. So is this the year that we really see you potentially arrive on the 450 and really make an impact in the Premier class? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I work every day for this. I think since I moved to the 450 class, I never really ride in Supercross like I know how to ride the way I used to ride in 250. So that's really the goal this year, is to try to be myself and race with the way I used to race in 250. So that would be great for me, because I never really found that before. So that's really what I want to do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Aaron Plessinger, new season of Supercross is here. So how's it feel? How's the excitement here on press day and the anticipation to get back on track?
Yeah, man, it's really good. I'm really excited. I've had an unreal off season, and yeah, my bike's working good. I'm feeling good, and yeah, I've been having so much fun these past few weeks. It's been, I posted something on Instagram the other week that said it's hard to call it a job when you're having this much fun. So it's good. I'm good. I'm not really nervous at all, and usually I come into this race like trembling, and it's not like that at all. And yeah, I'm looking to have a good race, a good start to the season, and yeah, I think with the experience that I got last year with leading those races, yeah, the possibilities are endless.
With each year that goes by, and especially in the 450 class, when you're up there in the press conference with the guys alongside you, do you begin to feel more and more like you belong, as one of the front guys, the contenders in this sport when you're up there?
Yeah, for sure. Especially like sitting up here with these guys, and then especially when I watched the races of last year, and I'm battling with these guys, and I'm passing them back and forth, and just to know that I can do that definitely makes me feel like I belong up there more and more each time I see it.
What about the new dynamic within the team? Obviously, Chase Sexton's arrived, the defending champion. Wouldn't promote too much change for you, but it still is that little bit different. And the 250 guys as well.
Yeah. We got Juju coming up, and then yeah, I've known Chase for a while. He grew up in Illinois. I grew up in Ohio, and we ultimately raced a lot of the same races growing up. But yeah, it's cool to have Chase on board. I haven't got to ride with him too much, but he's always been a good time, and yeah, he actually spent a good amount of time with me when he was still amateur and I was just getting pro. So it's cool to get back and be around Chase, and he's always been a good dude.
Final one quickly, A1, it's always a bit of an odd one, but what would you be satisfied kind of leaving the stadium with tomorrow night? What kind of result? Do you even set any form of target?
Yeah, man. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't. I want a podium. I'd be mad if I didn't. I think I got the speed, I know, and this, like I said, this offseason's been unreal, and I've had more consistency and more good days than I've ever had, and man, I just feel good. I feel something different about this year, and my mentality coming into this season is really, really good and really on par, and yeah, I think I'm going to have some fun, and I think I'm going to turn some heads tomorrow.
Hey, we look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eli Tomac, first of all, welcome back. It's really, really good to see you back here for A1 and the new season. So how's it feel for you? Like, is there any emotion about kind of being here on the press conference day, press day? Like, what's the emotion behind that?
I love it. It's like the same thing for me every year. You have all this energy and you have these nerves, and it's just, there's nothing like the first race of the year. And I feel like I would get over it, but I haven't. You still get the butterflies in your stomach here, so it's an awesome feeling, and glad that I'm here.
Would you almost say you enjoy it more as your career goes on, you know, as the years go on and you get towards the end of your career?
Yeah, you see things differently, and you it's just like as you get older, right? You know, I don't know, you just see things differently is the best way to put it, really, and in my opinion, and like it's our passion. You realize that, like, you know, this is what I grew up, and this was my dream of doing and accomplishing, you know, trying to win races and going racing. So yeah, it's awesome to be out there again.
You mentioned in the press conference you are ready to go. You feel as good as what you did here 12 months ago. So is that, I guess, when you began your rehab, got back on the bike, was that obvious pretty soon in the piece that you would be ready, or did it kind of come on as time went on?
It was basically a huge unknown until I got on the motorcycle, straight up. So you do what you can at physical therapy. You know, you try to measure yourself and your strength between the two. You know, and then it's just like you don't know till you go try it, right? And you really go load yourself in those rhythm sections and put a lot of force on your Achilles. So, but once I got onto the Supercross track, I knew I was going to be fine, just because I started with moto, and you know you build yourself up to hitting jumps and blah blah blah. But yeah, up until that point, yeah, just like, yeah, I made it to 6 months, but how am I going to be on the motorcycle now?
Final one, and a quick one for you, but it's almost like a new generation's here, and you've been through a few different generations, but there's Jet, there's even Jorge Prado, there's a lot of different guys in this field, and Hunter Lawrence as well. There's just a lot of excitement. I feel like it's kind of a real, you remember like 2005, it was really a special event, where this one's kind of similar to that, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, the next generation is here, so we have that overlap now, and it's cool. I'm excited to get out there and race those guys.